One question to think about when we read Douglas is how are the systems that Douglas is seeing and taking apart within slavery relevant to other kinds of works of art and narratives much later in American history? If we look at the scene where Mr. Auld is correcting his wife for teaching Douglas how to read, and we see the language that Auld uses and how it kind of makes Douglas very attuned to the necessity to keep slaves from learning information or from getting involved in text and in literacy, um, we can we can remark that this kind of control is something that authors are concerned about for decades and decades past Douglas, having nothing to do with slavery. So that in Fahrenheit 451, for example, we see this kind of government model run amok where preventing people from being able to read books is a way that the dominant culture kind of asserts its power. And we typically don't think about Douglas in terms of the science fiction genre, but Douglas is doing a kind of productive theoretical work in the narrative that we can see people talking and being anxious about much later in American culture.